When the wind stops, the water can reflect the sky. When the mind becomes still, wisdom can see the truth. Right concentration, Sammā, is the stability and clarity of the heart, the return from chaos to calm presence. In meditation, it's not about forcing silence, but allowing the mind to settle naturally, like a lamp burning steadily in a windless night. Our mind is easily carried away by the world. A sound pulls it here, a sight pulls it there. At the end of the day, we return to the body but cannot find the mind. The Buddha said, "When the mind is not steady, wisdom cannot arise." Thus, right concentration is learning how to bring the mind home. When one lets go of desire and unwholesome deeds, the heart becomes light, as if dropping a heavy burden. At that moment, peace and joy arise. Not from the outside, but from within a pure mind. This is the first jhana, the joy of letting go. As joy settles down, the mind becomes calm and steady, like a lake when the wind stops, clear and still. This is the second jhana. The mind no longer seeks joy outside. It rests peacefully within. As meditation deepens, even rapture fades away. What remains is cool, peaceful happiness, like a gentle breeze over a summer lake. This is the third jhana. Joy is stilled. Happiness born of calm remains. Finally, even the feeling of happiness fades. There is no sorrow, no joy, only balance and clarity. This is the fourth jhana. The mind, like still water, reflects everything, yet remains unmoved. Some think meditation means escaping the world, but it's not. True concentration means being more awake in stillness. When the mind becomes deeply steady, you realize the world hasn't changed, but you are now free from its suffering. "10 years ago, Maya was a literature lecturer in a university in Colombo. She was gentle, organized, and rational. But when her husband suddenly passed away from a heart attack, her world collapsed overnight. By day, she kept teaching and grading papers. By night, she lay awake, haunted by the silence of the house and memories of his laughter. She tried therapy, yoga, even prayer, but the emptiness inside never left. One day, a friend invited her to a Dhamma talk in Colombo. An elderly Burmese monk spoke softly, "Suffering is not the enemy. It is only reminding you that you have not yet understood it." The words pierced Maya's heart. She realized she had been running, not from life, but from pain itself. After the talk, she bowed and asked, "Venerable, how should I begin?" The monk smiled. "Begin with the breath. When you truly see one breath, you will see your whole life." A few months later, Maya resigned from her job and flew alone to Yangon, Myanmar, to the Mahasi Meditation Center. It was her first time traveling abroad alone. She saw dozens of monks and lay people walking slowly in silence, each step calm and steady like a quiet tide. Her teacher said, "There are no miracles here, only mindfulness." When Maya first sat on her cushion, after 10 minutes her legs hurt, her mind scattered. She wanted to quit, but she remembered the monk's words, "See it clearly." So she began to see the pain, the impatience, the urge to escape. By the third month, something changed. Her breath grew soft, and her mind no longer rushed to escape. When birds sang outside or people spoke nearby, she didn't resist. She simply knew. She said that kind of knowing was like a mirror. It reflected everything, but clung to nothing. From that day, she understood that right concentration is not about forcing the mind to be still, but allowing it to rest naturally. Years later, Maya returned to Sri Lanka and founded a small meditation group in her village. No banners, no doctrines, just the practice of mindfulness. When asked, "Is concentration difficult?" she smiled. "It's not hard. You just need to stop. Then the mind will settle on its own." Right concentration is not escaping the world. It is returning to yourself. When the mind is steady, wisdom shines through the stillness. At a video production company in Kuala Lumpur, 26-year-old Yang Ming raced through daily deadlines. Editing, color grading, output. The work crashed down like a tidal wave. Anxiety rose, sleep fled, and he found himself nodding off in meeting rooms at night. One day, on the MRT, he glimpsed a billboard. Pause. Breathe first. And in that moment, a voice inside whispered, "Maybe I need to stop." His friend suggested a 3-day silent retreat. "Just treat it like a short holiday," he said. He signed up with a "why not" attitude. On the first morning, he followed the teacher. Close your eyes. Feel the breath. Just know you're breathing. Within minutes, his body rebelled. Legs numb, mind scattered, phone buzzing nonstop. He stayed. Breath in. Breath out. Return. By evening, when he stood up, he felt something light. And he whispered, "I've never felt my mind this calm." Back at work, he decided to practice right concentration. Before each editing session, he would pause, close his eyes, take 3 deep breaths. When thoughts went wild like jump cuts, he would stop. Inhale, I sense it. Exhale, I let it go. Over time, he noticed. Deadlines remained tight, but he felt calmer. His mind was no longer chased by urgency, but like a lake. Winds may blow, but the surface stays still. 2 years later, Yang Ming launched a mindful midday sit group at work. He told his colleagues, "Editing demands focus. The mind demands stability." They closed their eyes for 3 minutes together. One asked, "Does it really work?" He smiled. "It's not about instant miracles. It's each time you return to your breath. That's the practice." Yang Ming's life didn't suddenly become perfect. Deadlines still raced, projects still challenged him. But he planted a seed of calm, and with each breath, each pause, that seed took root and blossomed. Right concentration is not just about sitting still. It is about holding a steady heart amidst the busyness of life. When the Noble Eightfold Path reaches its final step, right concentration, Samādhi, it is not mere stillness or trance. It is the settling of the mind in the present moment, unshaken by defilements. Right concentration is the resting place of the heart, the root from which wisdom grows. Maya Thandar, a young woman from Sri Lanka, came to the Mahasi Meditation Center after years of family hardship and anxiety. She arrived carrying the city's restlessness, worrying, comparing, seeking results. Her teacher instructed, "Observe the rising and falling of the abdomen. Just know." It was the beginning of samatha and vipassana training. At first, her mind jumped like a restless monkey. To the past, to the future. Again and again she noted, returned, and noted. Gradually, the breath softened, and her mind became clear as water. One night, as she watched the rise and fall of her breath, a sharp pain surged through her body. She wanted to run, but recalled her teacher's words. "Do not run from pain. See its nature." She stayed with it, steady, silent, until it faded away. Tears came. She realized pain too is impermanent, and her mind no longer obeyed it. That night she understood. When the mind is still, the world becomes clear. Back in the city, she returned to daily life. But each morning began with 10 silent minutes. Maya said, "I no longer chase calm. It was here all along. I just had to stop." Unlike Maya, Yang Ming never left the noise of the world. His meditation hall was in the office, the MRT, and the night streets of Kuala Lumpur. From the stillness of the forest to the noise of the city, the power of right concentration remains the same. It allows clarity within chaos and peace within pain. When Maya's mind turned clear as a lake, and when Yang Ming stayed mindful amid noise, both proved the same truth. Right concentration is not escaping the world. It is meeting the world with a steady heart.